tempted to play the one on the E string again.
Yeah.
I think you have that wrong pitch in your ear because you've made that mistake several times. So it returns to finger 1, and then we go to that extension. Starting right there. Take it back home.
So bad.
We made it through. The good news is you know the form, you know where the repeats are, and you know the general gist of the melodic line. It seems to me like you've practiced a lot, but I don't think you've listened a lot. At least I don't get that sense. Did you listen to a recording very much?
Yeah.
You did.
I think she did like play.
Finger 4, you'd have an easier time. So come on over and take a look. I think in measure 11, are you not playing it open either? 1, 3, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3. I think that was one of the spots. Or maybe it was this one.
Yeah, I think it was that one.
Could you try from B by yourself, and I'll watch for that. Keep going. Okay, so you have been doing an open string here that you fixed, which is good. I think both of these could be finger 4. You're actually playing open E both times, adding 2 extra string crossings we don't need. But if you do a 4 in each of these instances, you can keep that whole slur on the A string. So I'm going to write that down for you. I'll write down measure 9 through 12. Just double check your work there, make sure that you're using finger 4s and it makes sense. But then definitely in measure 13, we want to save ourselves those string crossings. Okay, because you were so focused on the memorization, a lot of these yellow 3s were barely above your finger 3 tape. They didn't sound ringing, so that's good, but they were nowhere near as high as they needed to be. So to the listener, that sounds a bit confusing, you know. In this section, we've actually modulated into a minor key temporarily, but that's not convincing for the audience unless we have what's called the leading tone, or that accidental be really obvious. So I'll just write down for section B, extra high 3s. So let's try that now with the piano part from section B. Okay, ready, set, go.
Sorry, can I start?
So what is that note? That's one note you've goofed up several times. Do you know what it is? E, then what?
Then a 2.
What kind of a 2?
Blue 2.
Yes, I heard a 1, and then I heard a red 2. I didn't hear a blue 2 yet. So I'm going to put a star above that note. Let's do it again from beginning of B. 1, 2, 3. Here it comes. Yes, you found the spot where you're using open E, but it should have been a 4. Yeah, now we're getting there. Try again. 1, 2, 3. There's the finger 4 spot. 4, 3, 4. Can you do that on an up one? So that time, because you had more of the notes in 19 worked out, I'll show you where that is. Here, you got the notes that time, which kept you on the correct bowing direction. So I think you know the bowing pattern. What happens, Annie, is if you play a wrong note and then go to correct it, that puts you on a backwards bow. So at first I thought that was a bowing issue, but I don't think that anymore. I think it was more of a note issue and fluidity. So for section C, I would still use your book. I would say at least 15 times, or maybe 2 days or so that you're coordinating the right pitch with the right bowing direction. Okay, now you are playing a wrong note.